It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. The Knicks happy to return to New York after the road trip. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now.
An interconference game here, just a two-game season series.
Yeah, you know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Celtics in Boston.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for Portland, they've got LeBron James. Plumlee out there with Davis. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Here's James, following the basket by Freak. Davis sets a screen. James dishes to Muhammad. Clock at 6. From the baseline. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Aflalo. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. Doris, what's the news there?
He said that they will be focusing a lot of their defensive effort into slowing down Carmelo Anthony. I asked him for specifics, and he said, Melo is such a dynamic player, there really isn't any single thing we'll do that will be the answer. Instead, we're just going to throw everything we have at him and see how he handles it. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Now Lillard, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Davis kicks to LeBron. Over in the corner, Lillard. Back to James. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's Freak. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. And making connections is always good in any business, and the NBA is no different. From what I've heard, Clark, Freak has done a good job of reaching out to his peers all over the NBA.
I think that's an example of Freak just having a good head on his shoulders and knowing that taking the time to get to know others in the business has its benefits.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Lillard. Here's Plumlee, and he slams it one-handed.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
And here is Muhammad, following the three-pointer by Freak. And here is Muhammad. 11 points for him in that last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Anthony against James. Fades away. It's rebounded by New York.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Follow the pass to Freak. That three off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. A different look for New York. Lopez, he's checked in for Hill. Henson comes in for Porzingis. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. David Lee checked in for Plumlee. Smith comes in for Ed Davis. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Jared Jack is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Here's LeBron. Following the basket by Freak, it's LeBron with the drive. Shot by Jack, wide open, can't hit, and New York will come the other way. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible.
New York leading by 3. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. LeBron James is out there with Smith. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Muhammad in at the 2 spot. Now here's Freak. 24-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Smith sets the pick for Muhammad. Lillard dishes to Smith. Lopez with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Lillard. Inside, here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Knocked loose and stolen by Lillard. And that one's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And a wide open look for Freak. Drops in the tray. Freak's got 12.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
LeBron drives in. Nobody near Lillard. It's rebounded by New York.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He dropped in 24 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. If his play in the first game of the season is any indicator to the kind of year he's going to have, all you can say is look out, league. Guys?
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Now here's Plumlee. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. This sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for John Henson. Porzingis comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's a Flalo in for Justin Holiday. Off the left rim and out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Lillard with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland. Here's James. Money from the wing. LeBron's got 9 points.
He's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
Looking at the game for Freak. 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Kyle Singler's checked in for Anthony. The Trailblazers also changing it up. David Lee's checked in for Plumlee. Thornton comes in for Muhammad. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now here's LeBron. He picked up 36 points in their last one against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
A follow, that's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Here's Singler. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point New York lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
A moment to check in with Gorsberg. And we finished one half of basketball. Knicks lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, he's on pace for a monster game. It's too bad he can't score like this every night.
Freak in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. And there's Hill, and it's Afflalo in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Clock at 6. Here's Muhammad. No good. Nice D from Freak. The 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 17 points for Freak.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And the basket by Lillard.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Here's Freak. Good work defensively by Lillard.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Anthony in the corner. Shoots from the baseline, and the basket good. Anthony's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Davis kicks to LeBron. Lillard left side. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Lillard's got 8. New York leading by 9. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Afflalo right side. Anthony, the pass to Freak. Feeds to Afflalo. And there's another one for the Knicks.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against Cleveland.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
For New York, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Lillard. He's got 8. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
The Trailblazers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And the first one drops. And New York making a change here. Henson's checked in. Smith checked in for the Trailblazers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Freak. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. The strategy included running the offense through Jack. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. New York leading by 7. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Davis, Damian Lillard out there with Jarrett Jack. Then there's Muhammad, and it's Plumlee in at the 5. Good.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
And for Portland, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Lillard dishes to Jack. They double him with Freak. And Plumlee kicks to Jack. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Afflalo pulls it in.
Great move on his way to the bucket there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Fires it up. The shot no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. In the corner, it's Jack. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Lillard misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's tipped. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Knicks?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Here's Plumlee. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Now here's Muhammad. He's guarded closely. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. The Knicks leading by 11. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Freak. And there's the call on Shabazz Muhammad. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
LeBron, he's checked in for Jarrett Jack. Here's Porzingis, covered by Lillard. Porzingis passes to Afflalo. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Knicks lead by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
James outside. Kicks it out to Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
This is to Freak. Another shot. Shot is off.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Lillard dishes to LeBron. Over to the left wing. Muhammad. And the three off target. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Anthony. Finished off the break.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Freak. And he banks in the layup. Freak's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Hits the front of the rim and out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
First one falls for him. Henson checked in for the Knicks.
Come on, lock it up, fellas, lock it up.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Now here's Muhammad, covered by Anthony. Now here's Muhammad. Lillard attacking. Here's Plumlee, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3. It paid off for him in the end.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Plumlee kicks to Lillard. Passes it to James. Lots of room. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The dish to Aflalo. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Freak. No good with the triple.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. So no problem for New York as they get the
2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Freak.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the